What's up, e-gunners? Thought I'd make another vid with all my BB replicas. Again, I don't recommend any of these for hunting. Get a rifle for that. I'm going to start with some of my favourite. These are part of the Umrix Legend series. It's probably my favourite one. These are BB pistols, but a very cool thing about these, because you can load them, half cock it to pull them back, because you can load them from the back, you can actually load pellets in there. I recommend you just sort of have to seat them nicely, maybe get a pen or something and actually seat them in there. But you have to use, I find these ones are really good. They're a smaller diameter pellet, so they fit similar to BBs. So yeah, they're awesome and ridiculously accurate. I was blown away. Even though they don't have a rifle barrel, they're still super accurate. I got two of these bad boys, consecutive serial numbers, which is super rare. Got all three of these off a mate of mine. They're awesome, love them. I've actually got a pellet version on the way, similar to this one. This one's got the mock Albury grips, but the pellet version comes with the black grips, and I think the shells are actually silver. I prefer the brass coloured ones. Real nice. But yeah, they're single action, and the ratcheting on them, listen to that. 3 clicks pretty much, where the original has 4 clicks. It's like a trademark of theirs. Here's another version. This is a plug fire cap pistol. You can hear there's 4 distinct clicks, which is which spells Colt. It's another one of their trademarks anyway. What else we got here? Another 2 real nice replicas. Some of my favourite actually. One of my favourite style, 1911s, full metal. It's beautiful replicas these. As far as like action pistols go, they're fully field strippable, easy to. This is a bit more of like a plasticky finish as compared to the Umrix ones, which are a bit more of like a rubber finish. Apparently you can put real Colt grips on these too. You just have to trim these out a little bit because of this little knob thing there. Full dropout mag, load the BBs in there, semi-auto. Got the Allen key there too. It's actually quite thin too. You see that compared to the other ones, and it's sort of allowed for that in the magazine there as well. Very cool. But yeah, that's a Tanfoglio Witness by KWC. They actually make all sorts of versions. Umrix even have their own one now, all made in the same factory. They're essentially the same guns. The parts are all interchangeable too. This one is another similar build by KWC. Made in Taiwan. I think the Taiwanese made pistols are definitely underrated, like next best to Germany anyway. This is another one, big old thickie, full dropout magazine, a thick handle. You can see it's just a bit of a beast really, but again, just heavy blowback. Both these, you can just locks back on the last shot. You just hear that nice action on them. They have a hop-up system as well, similar to the a lot of airsoft pistols. Gives them a little bit more accuracy, put some backspin on them. Very cool. Another couple of my favourites, definitely. I mean, I prefer pellet pistols, but all these BB ones have something special about them. This one is an Umrix pistol, SA-17, to Glock. It doesn't have the trademarks, but Glock actually sued Umrex for making these because they look too similar to the Glock without their permission, and then so they ended up having to stop producing them. So it makes them a little more rare, I think. Metal magazine. It's a stick magazine, but it's still metal. Polymer body, metal slide. Nice heavy blowback on it, makes a nice clanking noise every time you shoot it, and ridiculously accurate actually for a BB pistol and blowback. I was blown away with this accuracy. Doesn't shoot that hard, but probably because of that heavy blowback too. This one is one of my favorites. I don't keep many Crossmans in my collection, but this is one that will definitely stay here for a long time. The PFAM 9B, beautiful pistol. It's a replica of the Taurus Beretta, made in Taiwan as well. And if you can see those little dots here, means it's full auto. Super fun to shoot, just amazing, goes hard. Yeah, I was super stoked with that one. A couple of others here, see if we can fit them in the shot. This one here, super underrated I think, Dan Wesson by SG. Really nice finish on it, beautiful replica, pop out cylinder there, very nice, beautiful silver finish, pretty small as well. Now the very cool thing about this one, these, you can actually, they usually only shoot about 300 feet per second. See this little screw here, you can add this little mod, and it's super easy too. All you need to do is take off this cap here, and there's a little groove, and as long as you just get the right size nut and bolt there, you kind of see it in there, you just slide it in that groove, and you can actually adjust pushing this up and down, therefore making the more tension on the screw and hitting the hammer harder, giving it more gas and therefore more power, which is awesome. Before I did the mod, it was shooting about like 300 feet per second, and after the mod it was well over 400, which was super impressive, and I didn't even crank it that hard. I wouldn't recommend putting too much tension on the spring. That's why it's better having the screw there. I've seen some clips and they just add some cardboard in there, and then you can't ever back it off. It's going to eventually put a lot of pressure on that spring. But you can get the 8-inch valve from the 8-inch version and install that too. Apparently it's a lot more suited for it, maybe take that grunt a bit better. But yeah, that's a very cool one. Another cool one here, so Umrex C96. KWC make another version of this, which is like full metal. I think you can even get it in full auto, which is the M712. I couldn't actually get that one, but this is awesome in itself. I mean, a lot of people don't really like these style of pistols, but I just love them, eh? They're awesome. Beautiful to shoot too. It's got like a toggle blowback action, so each time it's like boof, boof. It's awesome, very cool. So yeah, that's another one of my favorites. Oh yeah, full size dropout mag as well. Actually, I'll just show you that. Full size dropout mag. This is a little finicky to get off, but just read it in the instruction manual, but you push this to get it halfway down, and then you squeeze it to get it all the way off. Bit of a mish really, but yeah, it's pretty cool anyway. Mostly plastic, but all this is metal, 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 and metal internals. Where it matters. It's nice and light, so I like it, love it. And finally, I think, make the cut. These two, most people, these have like a cult following, eh? People just love the Baikal Makarov MP654K. I've got two versions here. I've had plenty of these over the years. This is a TO3. I believe it's a Gen 2. This is the blued version. Real nice. made in the same factory as the real thing. So real steel, all the same frame and everything. It doesn't have the ejection port cut out here, like this one here, which is a T12. Let's see if we can get that in there, T12. But this isn't actually a nickel version, this is a blue version as well, but the previous owner stripped the bluing on it to give it like that stainless steel finish. It looks cool, but yeah, you do have to start wiring. You can start see there's a little bit of pitting starts happening there, so you have to just be careful of that. Also, Gen 5s do seem to have this ejection port cut out here, and yeah, there's a bit of a debate as to whether the T12s are Gen 4 or Gen 5. Some even say the T15s and stuff are actually a Gen 6 now, but I don't know. I don't really care. Beautiful pistol though. Comes with the silencer, this one, and you can, it actually does make it quieter, but it doesn't add any feet per second or anything like that. So yeah. Anyway, here's my collection. Thanks for watching. Cheers.